Hey, I'm Rumble. Welcome to my channel where I post various gaming moments and try to help out with tips on the games that I do play. I also stream on Twitch. If you want to come say hi, I will
What
be
are we
leaving the
doing
link
again
down in
here?
the description.
Um,
All right, so I'm all about having fun, but I take my game seriously and always aim to perform my best in every match. I've seen a lot of videos that give guns and attachments the wrong quote unquote rating, in my opinion, as the person making the video did not fully read what the attachments even do. So I'm making this video with the
um,
hope of helping shed some light on the situation. Hope you
King
enjoy it
Cloud.
and please consider hitting that like and subscribe button if it did help out. Keep in mind, most weapons do just work. All guns get affected by the mechanic called Bloom. However,
Chop
most
some play
guns
on
are
me.
fun to use, and of course,
Life
most are
mark.
situational and fitting more towards your playstyle,
I think you got him.
whichever that may be.
I did burn
I'll
him.
share some of my personal favorite weapons for
One
CQB
more.
and larger modes in multiplayer that ultimately delete the shotgun users. You know who you are. And of
Nice.
course, I will be talking about the BR mode as
Nice.
well and what I
King
enjoy
Cloud.
using when playing that. All right, let's talk multiplayer. For multiplayer, I'll split the list of game modes for the CQB like Domination, King of the Hill, Rush, Squad
Chop some play
Deathmatch,
on
Team
me.
Deathmatch, Strike
That's
Point, and
life mark.
larger ones such as Breakthrough,
I
Conquest, or
think you got him.
Escalation. Keep
I
in
did burn
mind,
him.
these are guns that I personally have used and have enjoyed a
One
lot
more.
in these game modes. So other guns might work best for you and your playstyle. All right, for the CQB modes, the guns I had
Damage.
the most amount of fun with:
I'm
Fucking
burning one.
SCW, SL9,
getting burned.
KV9,
Ah, okay.
P90, PW5, UMG40, SGX, TR7, M277, M4A1, SG553R, and RPK with low ADS time. Those guns are incredibly
Oh, he
fun
was
on
next
the
to me.
CQB modes. Okay, on the larger modes, I had a lot of fun with the
Oh, that
SOR
was so cinema.
556
Holy
Mark
fuck.
II, Horde 6B67, UMG 40, SL9, PW5, USG 90, RPKM, KTS 100 Mark 8, M250, L110, and DRS IAR. All
That's a
right, let's
clip.
talk guns and modding for multiplayer. Generally speaking, I mod all my guns different apart from a couple of things and what I want to do during that match. For example, I only attach a suppressor if I want to go constantly on flanks and get behind the enemy. So that would be breakthrough, attack, or even defense. It could work. I tend to build my guns to be quick with ADS time and to have enough bullets to take down quite a few enemies before needing to reload because, you're better off being safe than sorry, or in this case, dead. Some guns need more attachments to counter their recoil, but overall, there isn't much recoil in the game on any gun, in my opinion, anyway. Keep in mind, everyone, the bloom bug is still in the game, making a lot, if not all, guns feel pretty poop at times. All right. One more thing I want to add is that headshot bullets can be useful in the CQB game modes, but in the larger game modes, they mostly become useless. Okay, on the larger modes, I had a lot of fun with the SOR 556 Mark II, Horde 6B67, UMG 40, SL9, PW5, USG 90, RPKM, KTS 100 Mark 8, M250, L110, and DRS
We do not want to
IAR.
get caught out by this guy, though.
All right,
I hit it.
regarding guns and BR in general, you want something with a big enough max size or you might struggle,
Roughly where it
because
was.
sometimes having 40 bullets instead of 30 could change the outcome of a fight. My go to guns from early to mid or end game are these: early, hot
I know
drops or not,
this spot. Holy
any
shit.
SMG, mainly SCW or KV9 with 2 upgrade kits for the larger max size, or
Here's the one
LMGs
that
like the
dropped.
KTS, L110,
You want to take it
RPK,
down?
DRS, IAR, or use the TR7 or AK4D, which are both really good early, but they do fall off mid to late game. Or you could use the
On the roof, on the
shotguns,
roof.
M11014 or M87A1, but keep in mind you will be stared at if you do use them. Those are the guns I look for mainly, but don't want to spend too much time looting. Also, keep in mind you'll change these later on if you find better ones or visit a custom weapon drop. Alright, for mid to late game, you can use the RPKM, USG 90, KTS 100, DRS, IAR, SG 553R, M277, plus any sniper with at least the 6 times and preferably a silencer, unless you like going loud and proud, which is very respectable. Also, for mid to late game, you can have either one sniper and any gun I mentioned, or you can be kind of freaky, like myself, and get an LMG with a 3 times or higher for medium range and a USG 90 for close. I tend to change it depending on what I'm feeling during that round. Some rounds I'd go with LMG plus USG 90 or SG, or sometimes I'd go USG 90 or SG plus PSR or M2010 ESR or the Mini Scout. If you find a Mini Scout and you have the option to put a 6 times on it with an upgrade kit, definitely do it. I genuinely cannot stress this enough. That weapon is really fun to use. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys some tips as well on the BR. Number 1, pick up upgrade kits for gun types you think you will pick up later on in the match, or guns that you will switch to as soon as you find them, if the option for custom weapon drops isn't available for whatever the reason. Number 2, you can use airstrikes or smoke screens to gain a free thermal, making it a lot easier to spot enemies. Number 3, most early gun containers will contain upgrade kits for the weapon that spawns in them as well. Very important. Number 4, important tip for BR and multiplayer. If you're on a controller, you have automatically less recoil on every gun, so you can use that to min-max even more. For example, the M277 is super strong as it does not have any damage drop-off, and with the lower recoil from controller, it might be insanely good. Number 5, upgrading guns. I personally always focus on mag size unless I am upgrading a sniper, which then I need accuracy. On me. Okay, let's talk about the custom weapons for the BR. This one is a bit of a personalized one. I tend to run the blue laser on all my weapons on both BR and multiplayer because of the increased hipfire accuracy and ADS accuracy whilst moving. Plus, it looks pretty damn cool. Normally, I don't run any of the headshot bullets on any of my guns for BR because I don't really see the point, seeing as it's rare you get into a super close range fight, so the headshot multiplayer actually becomes useful and does its job, right? Personally, I'd rather use the points for something else unless it's the USG, which you can pretty much spare the points as the gun is good without too much being done to it. And of course, you can't forget about the mag size, which is super important in BR as the TTK is a lot longer than on multiplayer, and oh boy, you will thank your lucky stars you have the higher mag capacity when you find multiple enemies just staring at you. I blew him up with the fucking RPG. Alright, let's talk more about the attachments. I try to use the blue laser on every gun I run because I just love it, as I said previous. And also it has some pretty cool buffs, you can't argue. Along with that, I try to go for canted stubby grip or ribbed stubby grip or the stippled or stippled stubby grip. Not sure on the pronunciation of that one, my bad. Single or double port break on most guns as well. And now as for mag size or reload speed, I tend to go for fast mags over mag size on SMGs, especially because you want to reload faster on the KV9 or SCW, as the bigger mag size costs a lot of points, which just makes it unjustifiable in my opinion. But apart from SMGs, I would take bigger mag size unless it heavily affects my gun's ADS time too much. Keep in mind, this is very important. Alright guys, I hope this video helped shed some light on some guns and help you with the BR and multiplayer. Keep in mind, these are the guns and attachments that seem to have worked best for me. Please let me know what you think of this video and let me know if it has helped you in any way. I'm live almost every day leveling guns up and trying and testing a lot of guns and gun builds on Twitch, so I will be leaving the link down in the description if you want to come check it out. Thank you all so much for tuning in and have a good day.